Thank you, Mr. Speaker. Mr. Chairman, I want to thank the chairman for his leadership on this issue. I feel like we should start with the definition of custody. It's that basic, folks. Banks hold others' assets in custody, and they don't put them on their balance sheet. This is an example of Mr. Gensler at the SEC using a staff accounting bulletin to keep banks out of digital asset custody. This is the first time this resolution went through Congress. It received, as the chairman said, bipartisan support from both the House and the Senate, including Majority Leader Schumer. Think about that. Majority Leader Schumer broke with his own party, with his own party's president on this issue. The reason for that support, and it's really simple, the SEC got its hand caught in the cookie jar. They overstepped in a blatant way that runs contrary to its obligation to protect investors. What is the SEC doing in banking policy? Somebody ask the Federal Reserve, ask the OCC, ask the Treasury Department. Do they think this is right? Look at the testimony in front of the Financial Services Committee. SAB 121 is not a political issue. It's simply a bad regulation. No matter what your feelings are on cryptocurrency, the SEC shouldn't be writing bank custody rules, and they definitely shouldn't be overstepping their authority to do it. And now on this floor today, we hear from the ranking member that there's some private deal with a couple of banks. And to the chairman's point, that's not good public policy. That's amateur hour. That's trying to avoid the embarrassment of having the House of Representatives vote like it did on FIT 21, where a better than two-thirds majority were in support of this very policy. Finally, let's be clear. SAB 121 is bad policy that affects the entire banking system, not just one bank or one small group of banks. If the SEC wants to fix this problem themselves, they should rescind the bulletin for every bank in America that's publicly traded. One-off agreements do not fix underlying problems with this fatally flawed legislation. I urge my colleagues to support this measure, and with that, Mr. Chairman, I yield back.